psychedelische Substanzen können die Türen zu inneren Räumen öffnen, neue Erfahrungen öffnen, neue Erkenntnisse, veränderte Zustände, Bewusstseinserweiterung. Sie können diese Türen zu den inneren Räumen öffnen, sie können diese Türen aber auch verschließen oder Umständen Türen zu Räumen öffnen, die man eigentlich gar nie betreten wollte. Insbesondere auf Partys und auf Festivals, auf denen entsprechende Substanzen genutzt werden, konsumiert werden, Räume bestehen, sichere Räume, in denen sich diese entsprechenden Erfahrungen entfalten können. Das müssen nicht nur Räume sein für problematische Situationen, sondern Räume, in denen sich die Leute safe fühlen, in einer angenehmen Atmosphäre, mit angenehmen Leuten, mit dem Wissen, dass man auf andere Leute zugehen kann, mit dem Wissen, dass die Erfahrungen akzeptiert werden. Wenn solche Räume bestehen, dann ist die Wahrscheinlichkeit, dass man schlecht draufkommt, wesentlich geringer, als wenn solche Räume nicht bestehen.
And it was years before that it was not such a kind of special offer for this, because these people don't need like a medical trained person who knows how to deal with headache or how to deal with high blood pressure or something like this. The people need to have people who brings them back into reality, or who brings them back on a positive point of their trip and away from the negative point. So it's like a reality, and to this reason it's important that there is an offer who cover this reality.
Das ist ein Merkmal der psychedelischen Ambulanz, der psychedelischen Begleitung. Wenn es jemand auf LSD oder auf einer anderen Substanz schlecht geht, dann nicht die Problematik vertiefen und sich auseinandersetzen, welche schlechten Gedanken hast du gerade, sondern positive Gefühle freisetzen, die Gedanken in eine positive Richtung lenken, die Person unterstützen, nicht sich mit einer Problematik zu beschäftigen, sondern die Person unterstützen. Im Nachhinein, mit einem gewissen Abstand, macht es auf jeden Fall Sinn, sich mit der negativen Erfahrung auseinanderzusetzen, weil das ist alles kein Zufall. Es ist kein Zufall, wenn ich plötzlich negative Gefühle habe, negative Bilder habe. Das ist vergleichbar mit einem Traum, etwas, was ich in mir habe, was in diesen Situationen hochkommt. Und das ist im Grunde auch ein riesiges Potenzial. Das ist im Grunde ein psychoanalytisches oder psycholytisches Potenzial. Man kann mit diesen Erfahrungen arbeiten und man kann einen Bad Trip, einen Difficult Trip im Nachhinein betrachten, analysieren, in sich selbst hineinschauen, damit arbeiten und aus dieser negativen Erfahrung etwas Positives für sich herausziehen.
The main skills is the empathy. You have to be empathic with people to understand what they feel at this moment, and when you know how people can have bad reaction with drug, so you have to
stay calm.
Yeah, God, ever.
Yeah.
I think for me it's the first goal, to stay calm, because if you're not, maybe it triggers the one you were talking to. So if you're like, I don't know what's going on, it's like, yeah, maybe it's not comfortable, not the best. Yeah, it's not comfortable for them, I think. So if you are like, it's very interesting, can you tell me more about it? Or maybe you can say, oh, I don't know this substance, or I don't know how I can help you, but maybe I know someone who can help you, and then you talk with some other and introduce them to your colleagues.
So you need really to have this time to be relaxed, to be not stressed, and to think I need to change now the situation in really a short time, because every individual takes his individual time to recover it. And I think it's really something who is important also a little bit beside to be curious, to listen what other people are talking about their own experience, to be human and to do what your stomach is also showing a little bit, because you are really interventing as a human. So I think touching can be something really important to give like a safety. But on the other side, on some drugs, touching is the false way. So it can be the worst. So you must have this in mind, but you often see these people, so about the touching issue, if there is cold and you have like a benchlet to put it over the shoulder, and someone do this, like he reacts really against, like he don't want to have something on his skin. For sure, this person don't want to be touched at this moment. So I think it's really, but be yourself, be a human, like who loves other humans without being a hippie. How long it will take, then you take care about this person from the beginning until the end. And have a look that not too many persons are working on the same time with this person. You can say, okay, you have something like a deputy, if he has to go to pee, or doing like a bouillon or something like a soup, who is really helpful often, because it's salty, it's warm, that can really be helpful at outdoor festivals to provide something like this.
Main goal to focus on is to always have enough bananas and blankets.
Then you can say, okay, during this time, this person will stay with you. But have a look that you must really take care about this person from the time that you say hello until the end, when you can say, okay, now I think yeah, we have the situation is normalized like this, that she don't need any kind of support. And knowing also the limits. If you are really like, the situation is really like too much for you, and then asking for help of other people, that's really important. Even when you have thinking, I don't have this situation in my hand anymore, then perhaps to help to search like medical professional support when it's needed. Don't be shy about this. You never can be 100% sure that you can manage the situation. So be flexible and reflect always, what are you doing now?
If first aid services or emergency services or professional can recognize this method and use it, and not just treat people on drugs with injecting Valium or something like that, and because they don't know how to react, they used to deal with alcohol. And personally, I think people on alcohol are the worst people to manage. It's very difficult, I feel like that. I prefer to manage people on drugs. And in this professional mind, they think, oh, okay, it's okay with alcohol. But they are afraid about people on drugs, and I think we can train them on this method and this behavior. It should be a very, very important thing to do.